All right, welcome back to another automation video. Today, specifically, we're going to play off of Tuesday's drop, which, if you haven't watched that video yet, hit pause, go back, watch it, see how we built this operating system, and then come back to finish this video. Now, I want to incorporate Google's Nano Banana Pro within our logic so that as our repurpose operating system is running, it will generate creative for us autonomously based off of its outputs. So I've already prepped the prompt here to help save us some time, as you can see here on the screen. Hey, Claude, I'm loving this operating system so far. I have a thought. Let me know your suggestions based on your expertise here. I would like to incorporate some additional logic specifically for the Substack output post. When you make recommendations as far as what types of images to include within the body text or thumbnail text for the Substack post, and then generate copy paste ready prompts that I can input into Google's Nano Banana Pro. On top of this, I would like to automate this even further once we define the logic of how it will work. Then I would like you to prompt Nano Banana Pro for me utilizing this an API key, and then generate those images for me and place them in the respective directory for each URL that we repurpose. And it did have a slight hallucination, but rest assured, we're on the right track here. And it's just doing some web research for us to help automate this. Now, to give a quick TLDR, if you didn't pause the video to go back to watch Tuesday's drop, we built this operating system that has a /generate command. Once you run this command within Claude Code, it will ask you for a YouTube URL. Alternatively, you can always just /generate space, paste in your YouTube URL. It will then go pull the transcript from that URL you provided. It will analyze the voice, the tone, the style that you're speaking in from that long form video. And then it creates different pieces of content, one for LinkedIn with 3 different post variations, a long form Substack post, as well as a Twitter standalone post option, and then a thread option as well. And it has these copy paste code blocks ready to copy paste into your preferred social media platform that you generate outputs for. Now, let's go back to our prompts here, now that I've given you a quick TLDR. And for the sake of today's video, while I do plan on incorporating Nano Banana Pro into our LinkedIn and our X outputs, I want to focus primarily on Substack. So that's where we're working with right now. So let's go look at the summary here. Well, it's summarizing everything. Okay, great. To-dos: add image generation logic to generate MD file for Substack. Create Nano Banana Pro prompt templates. Add API automation for Nano Banana Pro image generation. So I'm going to say yes, I have one ready. Okay, I want both. I want a thumbnail /hero plus in-article diagrams. Now, just to be clear, you're going to first generate the copy and then, based off of the copy, generate the imagery, correct? The imagery should be relevant to the copy. I just wanted to make sure we're not skipping that step. So I'm just going to pause its thinking really quickly and add in this note to make sure that it's doing this correctly. All right. In the meantime, while that's working, let's go grab an API key, shall we? So I simply came over here to aistudio.google.com. It should probably take you to the dashboard. Then you want to go down here, bottom left, go to Get API Key. And this is where we're going to create a new API key. And this is going to be Repurpose-OS. And I'm going to put this here in Clearmud, and we're going to create a key. Voila. And then I want to copy that API key, and we're going to be pasting it in the project as soon as it asks for it. Okay, yes, exactly. The workflow will be generate Substack copy, analyze the copy to determine what images would enhance it, generate image prompts based on actual content. This is where I wanted the dual features so that I could either A, prompt myself, or B, have it automated. And then generate images via Nano Banana Pro API and save to the videos folder. So the image recommendations will be directly tied to what's in the article, not generic. Wonderful. Okay. And we're going to allow that to update the generate command. Looks like it added a new directory for config. So I'm presuming this is where our API key is going to be stored. That's interesting. That's not populating yet, probably because it's not a markdown file. So we're going to have to copy, paste, and we're going to rename this. Remove the .example. Wonderful. And this is where we copy, paste our API key. And I'm going to copy that. And I'm just going to paste it in there. And we're going to hit save. And then I'm going to close that out. And cool, it's going to update our demo prompt with those images. And let's see if it one-shot this. In the meantime, I do want to populate a new video just to show you from start to finish how this operating system works. Last week's video here for the sake of this example. Okay, great. So it's updated image prompts here. And let's see, if we scroll all the way to the bottom of this, we can see here the images, thumbnail hero, where to place it, what the concept is. I'm going to trust it. Placement after the workflow, how to set this up section. Okay. Placement after why this matters section. Wonderful. Okay. So we've already set up the API's keys. Let's see. Done. Here's a summary of what I built. Here's the workflow. Looks good. Image types generated. Looks good. To use, setup, run as usual, and it'll include image prompts in Substack output, generate images. Interesting. Is there a way for us to simplify the generate images command? And then for future / generate commands, it should automatically run the image generation once copy is ready. I've already updated API key in config. Okay, so it's going to update things. I wasn't as specific as I should have been, but this is what going back and forth is all about. This is what vibe coding is all about. Love it. So it's updated the how it works. Prompt for URL, fetch transcript, create folder structure, analyze voice, extract key content, generate LinkedIn, generate X, generate Substack, generate image prompts, then generate the images. Wonderful. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a fresh generate. And just for peace of mind, we're going to spin up a new Claude session here. And then we're going to run generate. And then I'm going to paste in the YouTube video that I'd like to repurpose. And it's going to get to work. So we're testing it. And you also get to see, especially if you don't go back to watch Tuesday's video, you're going to get to see exactly how this operating system works. So we give it a YouTube URL. It's downloading the transcript. Now it's going to create the folder structure, and we're going to hit auto edits on. All right. Perfect. Perplexity, perplexity, perplexity. Great. And I'm personally curious. I think we're in the same session here. So I'm going to start a new terminal. I want to spin up Claude. And just while this is running, I'm curious how much usage. Okay, we are almost up here. Luckily, I do have a second account, but let's see if we can get away with recording both of these videos off of one session. And we go to the research, we go to perplexity, it gives us a copy of the transcript as well as our voice analysis. Research, perplexity, voice analysis here. Speaks like a friend sharing a tip, not a lecture, which was exactly how that video was recorded and pretty much every video on this channel. This is an absolute game changer, which I personally believe it is. Love it. Content breakdown. AI browsers or lead generation tools aren't just for answering questions. They can actively research and compile business intelligence. Oh, memorable quotes and soundbites. Awesome. I love how it broke down the steps here. This is great. I cannot wait to see what it does as far as image generation is concerned. Wow. This is great. This is really great. Next up will be for sure to incorporate into LinkedIn and X image generation. But for now, Substack is the focus. Hide all those folders for now, except for Substack. And you want to know what I love even more about this operating system is past operating systems I've built, especially for my YouTube script generation, I had to paste in so much pre-written context. Whereas now it downloads the transcript, and transcript is word for word me shooting from the hip. I never read from a script. So with each video I record, it's a piece of me, it's a piece of my voice, it's a piece of how I communicate. And I don't have to go copy paste that manually. This operating system is getting all that information and all that data autonomously for us. This is, oh, I'm loving this so much right now. All right. Looks like the main post for Substack is ready. We have the title, we have the subtitle, we have the body. I do need to fine tune why these asterisks are showing up, but that's fine. And we do have to approve this Python script here. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they're decent. They're decent. They're not what I'm looking for though. They're not what I'm looking for. So, okay. It looks like you used Imagen and not Nano Banana Pro. Please reference this screenshot. I can access Nano Banana Pro if I go to aistudio.google.com. The model name is Gemini-3-Pro-Image-Preview. I hope this is helpful. Let's make sure we're using Nano Banana Pro for this image generation, please. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to paste in the screenshot of that page. Okay. Yeah, I think it was the model name was incorrect. So let's see what happens now when it tries to regenerate those images. This looks much better. Wow. I gotta say, I'm impressed. You know, definitely some fine tuning needs to be done. I think for the sake of today's demo, we're at a great stopping point. I mean, just look at the power of AI in general, but just look at the power of utilizing Claude Code's Opus 4.5, Google's Nano Banana Pro, and your preferred IDE, bringing it all together by viewing all that data in Obsidian. I mean, this is amazing, right? Like, this is going to save me so much time. Like, mind blown. I didn't do any planning for this video. I had the idea to make this operating system for myself to start using every week moving forward. We built it live in 2 different videos. We live in amazing times. So I hope you found some value in today's video. Now, I'm not an AI expert. I'm building in public and sharing what actually works. If you'd like to see me make a particular video around a specific topic, drop a comment below. Let me know who you are, what you do, who your target audience is, and what your question is, and I will add a video to my queue, custom tailored just for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. My name is Marcelo. This is Clearmud, and clarity matters.